Hey y'all, Sexy Rebel Queen here again. I am posting a new video, and the sole purpose of this video is how to get XP for your heroes as well as skirmishing, which is a great way to get XP as well. Okay, so I'm going to start right off. Let me pull my teams back. This is my baby fighter. This is not my big one, so I hope you guys can relate a little bit better with XP here. So what I'm going to do is we actually have some battles coming in. Let's look at this bottom one, okay? It shows one person attacking one of my guys. So I'm going to click his cords so I can go see a good size range on him. His info. Okay, his strongest troop might is 2.2 mil. So what I'm going to do is actually defend. Now, we have an awesome guild here that likes to defend each other. They'll die defending each other, so I don't have to put 2.2 mil in, which is what they're sending. I can put a couple of heroes for XP with them and have no problem at all. Let's see here. Come on, hurry up and get back. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and garrison him. Now, yes, my team 1 only has 3 heroes. I'm waiting for 2 more heroes to finish it, but that's what I'm actually going to put in. Okay, so we're defending him. When they get there, we'll get some XP out of that. Let's see. Now, up here, we have another one of our members, Celtic Warrior. He has just started another skirmish, and it looks to be World 4. It's a new world. That means they're a bit weaker. So I am actually going to join with my B team there. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I'll be getting XP both from this Rebel Wichita and with Celtic Warrior. Very good guys. Now this particular skirmish right here has got too many heroes going against him. This particular person is not online, so we don't know exactly what's coming at him. It's called a blind defense. If you do that, you can do it for XP, but know that you are going to get a lot of wounded that way. Me being so little and my infirmary not being that big yet, I'm not going to defend for any XP that way. So let me get here. Okay, so this castle is only a 12. It's still a baby. Let me show you the heroes I do have. I have a lot of purples already. I told you they're going to come quick, which is awesome. Purple's what you want to push. So I got a lot of purples started out. Blue, green, I don't really touch. As I said before, purple is what I work on. Now, to get them leveled up, if you don't want to use XP or skill cards, there's something called the Mirage Trials. Okay? As you can see, I've completed 8 chapters already. I only use my A-team to do this. And yes, my A-team is out on skirmish, but it doesn't matter with the trials. Okay? So, I've actually used my A-team, but I have also used 2 from my B-team, because my A-team's not complete yet. And I'm going to attack this. Let's see what we come up with here. If the game wants to load. There we go. Now, what the trials is going to do is it's actually going to show you how your team attacks. It's got a series of battles. This is round 1 of the battles, and it tells you exactly what your heroes are able to attack, what kills they do. I am the bottom. The top is the computer I'm going against. As you can see, my heroes are much stronger. They're wiping the computer out with no problem. but it gives you a great idea on how your heroes work, what they're good against, what they're not good against. And of course, at the end, you're getting XP for your heroes. It just went up, as well as minerals and things like that. We're going to do it one more time. See if I can show you. If you don't get 3 stars, it's really not an issue. I would, however, go back and try to get the 3 stars as much as you can. 3 stars allow you to sweep for minerals for equipment that you put on your heroes. So, no 3 stars, you can't sweep it. So let's see how this unfolds. We might actually get to a round 2 on this. A little bit of stronger heroes this time around. So that was good. Guardian is definitely one I'm starting to really like. She has something called critical damage. It's becoming very popular with her. She deals out a lot of damage and is really good. There we go. Alright, so I should have 3 stars. And my Dragon and Centauron has now leveled up. Trials are great for this when you're a beginner. Even me as a Castle 12 on my baby, it's not that high up, but you know what? Hey, it's working out. Now, when you're doing trials, don't forget there's treasure chests at the bottom that can open up to give you additional things. Awesome. But that is one of the best ways to probably get XP on your heroes. Of course, in your bag, you do have skill, and you do have XP here. I recommend, honestly, only pushing your heroes with those once a week. It gives you a better realization of exactly how much your march has grown. Not to mention, it helps level up. Let me show you here. It helps level up those that are closer to the next level. For instance, my Guardian would probably be who I would put these on if I was pushing right now because she's closest to her next level. So I don't use my XP cards but once a week, my XP and skill. So that's definitely one way. It looks like our skirmish has come through. It's pretty good for a 12th. Alright, so these right here that I'm tapping next to, that's prisoners that you get when you have a successful defense or successful attack and skirmish. And I'll show you how to cash those in. This right here is XP I earned on those heroes. And then these right here are called combat cups. It is an event that is really good if you can push it. Obviously, Mob didn't have a chance against FN. Kind of figured they wouldn't. But it's good. Okay, let's see here. So, the prisoners. At the top of the screen, you can see right here, the prisoners. I have 2.1k. And I'll show you how to use those. You're going to go up here to your altar. And you're going to click sacrifice. And what it's going to do is these prisoners actually give you a boost on things. If I need wood, food, troops. In this case, I'm probably going to go with troops because it's a little account. I don't really need food and wood on it. I'm going to keep going. See, I don't need the crest. I'm going to try one more. Here we go. See, 15 5-minute boosters. That is great to get. That's free stuff pretty much. Awesome way to get some added XP. Because you'll get those boosters and be able to push some events. Works really well that way. Hey, y'all, I am kind of making a video for YouTube, so shut my door. Shut my door. Shut my door. Sorry, y'all. I do have youngins, and they don't realize that when Mama's making a video, they don't need to be in my room. Okay, I'll go swimming in a minute. Go on. Go. Alright, so that's pretty much it on XP. I can teach you how to do a skirmish on your own. You go to this portal up here, and we're going to click skirmish. Now, when a skirmish pops up, it'll tell you how many resources this particular person has, as well as what their total might is, what castle level, what guild they're in. So it gives you a good thing, a good outlook on this. Now, perfectly honest, guildless people, you're not going to really get much. He doesn't have enough resources really for me to go after, so I'm not going to go for this person. Here we go. Here's a good one. Now, remind you, I'm castle level 12, so I'm not going to go after THA. Besides, they're our family in this game, so I'm not going to go after them regardless. But if I was, he's got 35 million food, 26 million wood. That is more than enough for me to skirmish, to be honest with you. And if I wanted to ask my guild, we could probably take them pretty easy. But again, this is family. Can't go after them. Let me find one I can. Alright. Bad example of somebody to go after. Love is the biggest guild in World 2. Right here, it shows the guild might. It's 8 billion. Almost 9 billion. I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole. It's just not going to happen. Regardless of how much resources he has, which he has tons, I'm not going to touch a 9 million guild. Not going to happen. Not unless you wanted to suicide yourself, and that just, you won't get much XP that way. Now here we go. Here is Asa. This particular guy is a level 13. It's not bad. The guild total is a little over 2 billion. His ore, he's got over 1 million, so I might be able to put some good resources out. Now, being he is a bit stronger, this would be something I would want to rally with my guild with. We can take many members and be able to join together and take them out. No big problem. Attacking by myself, it would not work for this particular person. Russ. Okay, here we go. Perfect example. This is going to be Russ in World 4. They are about just short of 500 million might, the guild total. Not really any food, not really any wood, not really any ore, but that's okay. There is an event that we're doing called Combat Cups. You get cups for winning skirmishes, so it kind of happens. This is a chance for me, as little as I am, to go by myself. I would probably lose unless he was not with his hive. And honestly, it's just kind of not worth it doing it by myself. Let's see if I can get one by myself here. Good Lord. Level 12, they're giving me all these big guilds. Not that smart. Asa again now. Now, if you search too many times, this is what's going to happen. It's going to start costing you food and stuff to search. That's probably not the best thing. Especially if you're short on resources. Let's check my revenge. We got DTN, Finn, PLG. Finn is out. You never want to go after Finn. Finn owns all of World 1. It's just kind of not smart. I don't really want to spend 10,000 to search them. Finn crazy. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, let me see what skirmishes we got going up. Okay, see, like right now, our guild is talking about how Finn likes to set people up. They are very famous for that. Finn, we love all of them. They'll use a really little castle to start a skirmish and then turn around and put these huge. This is the second one. Awesome. 503 prisoners, 49 cups. You can't. That's pretty good for a level 12. Awesome. Really good. This is actually my B team on my account. You can tell by the low levels, the 30s. But it did really well. I am impressed. Celtic Warrior obviously is one of our higher members. Took most of the kills, but that's okay. I got great XP, got great prisoners, got 49 combat cups. You can't quite ask for a better skirmish, honestly. Not for my size on this account. Okay, so yeah. Sorry, my main is actually ran by 2 people right now, so I am actually going to go on a suicide, it looks like, because I can't find any littler guilds. We'll go on a suicide to free. It's only 3 heroes anyway, so I'm just going to send them and they're going to suicide and probably hit a brick wall, but I'll get some XP from it. It'll be alright. 12 minutes. I could speed it if I want to, but I'm not quite worried about it. Yes, I did. Okay, so, best ways to get experience. Honestly, do your trials, like I've done. Do skirmishes, even if you think you can't win, you can still get XP from it. The other way to get leveled up would be training nodes, right here, training camps. And let me get some info on it. You can read that. The higher level of your city and boot camp, the more XP your heroes will gain. Now, to go to a training camp, you don't have to have heroes enforced. I'll show you what I mean here. Let me make sure. Yep, everything's dismissed. I can actually go and train my heroes with no troops. It doesn't require troops in there, other than I think 10%. So what I'll do is I'll go train, usually when I log off, because I want my heroes to get that XP even when I'm not able to be on. So right now, it's saying that I have 8 hours, which is fine, and I'll get a little bit of XP. Let me see if I got one. No, I don't. No. Okay, so that's the third way you can get XP. I suggest doing that every time you log off. Right now, on this account, I have the 3 marching teams. So what I usually do is send 2 teams out on training nodes, my top 2 teams. And I always pick training nodes 5 or higher. So 5, 6, 7s. It gives the most XP. And then I put my 3rd team out on gold. Like I said in a previous video, golden ore you're going to need a lot of in this game. The heroes alone take, I believe, between 90 and 100,000 ore just to do their talents. Their talents are down here, by the way. It's very important that you get those done. I hadn't even started my panda. I believe my dragoon's different. Different. There we go. This is one I've already started. Dragoon is definitely one you're going to want to level up. But don't forget these talents down here. It takes a lot of ore. I actually can't level them up until my sky tower is higher and stuff. But don't forget those talents down there. See, it takes a lot of ore. I don't even have enough to keep going on this. So ore is definitely a huge thing that you're going to want to mine. So XP, that's what you do. Do your Mirage Trials as much as you can. If you don't get 3 stars the first time, please don't get discouraged. Put your team out on a training node, let it get XP overnight, and then try again. So your Mirage Trials, your skirmishes, and okay. Sorry, they're trying to keep track of my main account here. So again, Mirage Trials for XP, do skirmishes with XP, even join with your guild, whatever guild you do decide to join. Work with your guild mates, get that XP up. Another way to get XP is your training camps, definitely. Now, if we were being hive burned right now, I probably would put my team in, even though I know I would lose. I would put my team in for that XP and defend my people. They Rebel Wichita's getting, attacked by somebody. Then I would, well, my 3 teams are out right now. I would put a team in there, and even though I would not lose, I would still get that XP. When you defend, you only get wounded troops. Just keep an eye on your infirmaries, make sure they don't fill up. Now, if you're attacking somebody and you lose, you're killing your troops off. They don't get wounded, they get dead. So, it's always better to defend. You get that XP. That's what you're shooting for. Get those heroes up. That's about all I can say about XP on your heroes. So, alrighty. Until next time, Sexy Rebel Queen signing off. I got some farming to do. And I will see y'all later.